guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a bit different. Instead of me serenading you with my singing and ukulele, I decided I wanted to share my favorite vinyls, CDs, and cassettes with you. I'm only doing my favorites because I have so many of them and I just felt like I wanted to get straight to the point with these. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, but if there's anything you want to hear on ukulele still, please put it down in the comments. I don't really know what to learn for this channel, so if you guys want some a certain song, please put it down there. Okay guys, so I have everything on this little wood bench that I made back in 8th grade for my final project. For woodshop, I don't remember why I had to make it, but it's nice. So I'm going to be starting out with my vinyls. So the first one I have is Beastie Boys. And the funny thing how I started like Beastie Boys is last time my whole family and I went to Erie, my dad got this big stack of Beastie Boys CDs from the clearance bin at FYE, and he played them in his truck because they always take his truck to Erie. And I'm like, Dad, what's the name of this band? And he's like, Beastie Boys, you should check them out. I really like them because I think Oliver Tree, which is one of my favorite artists, he takes elements from them. I don't know, but I just really like them. They sound similar. So next one, this is one of my favorite vinyls. Wham! Make It Big. I love George Michael, oh my goodness. But it has some classics on here like Wake Me Up Before You Go and Careless Whisper. Ooh, Careless Whisper on vinyl is so pretty. I only have a few selection of vinyls because I just recently got a Crosley record player, so that's the reason why I have such a small collection currently, but hopefully soon I'll be getting more, so I'll probably have to update this a couple times. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is my vinyls. This is Melanie Martinez K-12. Is a pretty pink color, and the funny thing about this is it was Friday the 13th, right? And I took out my cassette player and I played a cassette in my cassette player and I posted it on Snapchat and I got really scared. And my friend Corey Family, he asked me, he's like, hey Hannah, do you listen to cassettes after this whole cassette thing happened? I'm like, yeah, I do. So the next day I walked into broadcasting and he handed me that, and it was just so sweet. I went straight home and I listened to it, and I love it. It is one of my favorites. It's such a pretty color too. Okay, so these, I'm just gonna do this collection right here, just in a bundle. I've never listened to these before, but these are called. Here's the Cruising Classics Volume 1, 2, and 3. The funny thing about these is these used to be my grandpa's, and he used to listen to them in his old car. So this one has never been opened, but yeah, sadly my grandpa passed away when I was 2 years old, but hopefully he's up in heaven like, yeah, somebody's finally using my good old cassette tapes. So, and I only listened to one, and it was the 70s and 80s, and it has Billy Joel, Fleetwood Mac. I like Fleetwood Mac a lot. The next one is Elton John, which is classic Elton John. This has a lot of good songs on it, like Tiny Dancer, Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting. That's a good one. Madman Across the Water is a good one too. I love Elton John. And I have two more. This one is Quiet Music for Quiet Listening. I love the cover art on it. It is so pretty. And on the inside, it's just a basic cream colored cassette. And funny thing about this, I was at a church sale, and this was in summer, and I finally wanted to get into cassettes, and so I found that. I'm like, that's really pretty. I really want that. So I got it, and I was with Corey Family again. This was after homecoming. We went to a local restaurant, and they were playing this music in the restaurant, and it sounded exactly like the tape, and I said, hey, this sounds exactly like a cassette tape that I have called Quiet Music for Quiet Listening. He's like, oh, I thought it used to be mine. So now I have that. I really like that. The cover art is like gorgeous. Love the cover art. Cover art always gets me, man. But last one is, I'm gonna sound really basic here, but it is Awesome Mix Volume 1 from Guardians of the Galaxy. Funny story about this one is I only listened to the first side, right? And then we were going to Erie and I lost my phone. This was back in January. And so I brought my trusty dusty little cassette player, which is $8 on Amazon. They have this and the color pink. It's really nice. I brought that with me and I brought my cassettes with me. And I didn't listen to the side B. So I listened to side B. And I'm Not in Love by 10cc. If you've seen the movie, you've heard the song possibly. It is so pretty, and it actually inspired me to buy my ukulele. Crazy how music can inspire you to do stuff. But I think that is all for my cassettes. Now I'm moving on to my biggest collection, my CDs. Okay. So, the first one, I'm gonna have to set these down right here, because I talk with my hands a lot to explain the whole story behind them. But this is Imagine Dragons Origins, and my mom likes Imagine Dragons, so she got this for me for Christmas. And one of my favorite songs on here is Cool Out. It is such a good song. For me, different songs define like different time points in my life. Like this defined like a good January, February era for me. I'm just weird like that. I'm sorry. Okay, so the next one I have right here is Daryl Hall and John Oates' Marigold Sky. I have another one in here. Oh, here it is. Here's Greatest Hits, Daryl Hall and John Oates. How I ended up with these is my mom and dad and my brother were going to the Rogers Flea Market, and I couldn't go with them because I had a softball game that same exact day and I didn't want to miss it. So I said to my mom, like, Mom, can you give me some Hall & Oates CDs if they're up there, if you find any? And she's like, sure, honey. So it was really funny. She found these and she brought them back to me. She's like, here you go, you can listen to them. And I think that's, like, if I probably didn't get these, I wouldn't be into Hall & Oates as much as I am today. Because I got these before I had my smart TV, which is right here. Like, I do a lot of stuff with that. That's where I have my Nintendo Switch hooked up to. Next CD I have is Panic! At the Disco, Death of the Bachelor. I have a lot of Panic! At the Disco albums, so I'm just gonna probably try and I found another one. I found Panic! At the Disco, Pray for the Wicked. And the reason why I like Panic! At the Disco is because I was at this little winter formal dance and they played Panic! At the Disco there a couple times. I'm like, oh, I really like the name of this band. And I was with one of my friends and she's like, oh yeah, you should check them out, they're Panic! At the Disco. And the next time I went to Erie, I bought basically every single Panic! At the Disco album except I think Pretty Odd, because I have a fever you can't sweat out, but I didn't put it in this list, like in this pile, because I haven't listened to it that much. Next one I have here is Benny Sings City Pop. I really like this album. I love Benny Sings. One of the reasons how I found out about Benny Sings is from another artist who I have in this CD collection, Rex Orange County. They made a song together called Loving Is Easy, and of course if it's featuring somebody I want to see who it is. So this is one of his newest albums. It came out in January of 2019, and I really like Dreaming, Late at Night. All the songs on here are just amazing. So I recommend, if you like independent artists, check out Benny Sings. Bee Gees is another one. I like the Bee Gees. There's a lot of good old songs on here. So I don't have like a lot to say about Bee Gees. I just really like the Bee Gees. Okay, next one I have right here is Trench by 21 Pilots. I really like 21 Pilots. I like their music style. This is a really good album. I really like Jumpsuit, My Blood, Smithereens is a good one. Cut My Lip, Bandito. I like all of them. I like all these songs in this album. And that is a very good job to Tyler Joseph and Josh Dunn, if I even said their names right. I feel so bad if I didn't, but I really like their music style. I really like them. So next artist right here is Joji Ballads 1. Sorry if you see the reflection. I'm filming this in front of my window because that's the best light source that I have. Okay, so Joji, I really like him. My best friend Dita got this for me for my birthday last year, and I really like Joji's music style. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a speed round on these other ones. Okay, so I'm gonna save this special one for last. Okay, Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? I really like Billie Eilish. She's an amazing artist, like who doesn't like her? I really like all of the songs on here. They're just really melodic, if I said that correctly. Electric Light Orchestra, this is just a bunch of their hits. The way I found out about Electric Light Orchestra is from my 8th grade music teacher. We have this thing where we pick an artist from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, and like we pick a week to listen to the music to see if we like it, and I really like them. So Black Friday shopping, I'm like, Mom, can I get the ELO CD? She's like, sure, honey. Next one I have is Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia. If I said the nostalgia right, I butcher my words all the time. But I just got this one from Corey Family for my birthday. So I really like her songs. And Rex Orange County Pony is another one I got from Corey Family. And I really like Face to Face. Pluto Projector is really pretty, and It Gets Better are two good songs. All good songs you should listen to if you like that artist. Melanie Martinez, K through 12. I got this from Corey Family. This is the DVD and CD combined. I got this for homecoming when I went with him. I really like this so much. It's one of my favorites. Daft Punk Discovery. This is a good one. Actually, look up on YouTube, Daft Punk Interstellar 555. It's like the songs go all in order, like they tell a story, and it's just beautiful. I love Daft Punk. This is one of my favorite albums by him. Well, by them. It's two people, Hannah, come on. Post Malone, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. This is a good one. I like Post Malone a lot. I like a lot of artists. I love so many genres of music. It's crazy. Like whenever somebody asks me, "What's your favorite genre of music?" I can't give them a straight answer. I'm like, I don't know. I like so many. But this is a good one. I got this back in February of 2019. My mom got it for me for Valentine's Day, so I spent Valentine's Day after Little Mermaid. I was in that musical. No, I was not Ariel. I was the jellyfish. I wore an umbrella hat with streamers. I spent my Valentine's Day listening to that, being just vibing in my room. And the last one I saved is because this is one of my all-time favorites. And I kind of found this album when I was going through a hard time. So, finding who I am today. So, this is Logic, everybody. This is an amazing album. It is one of my favorites. Like, it is my favorite, I will say. He talks about, like, a lot of topics that people, like, wouldn't want to talk about. Like, there's one called Take It Back, America, Inkblot, most definitely Waiting Room. It tells a story, but one of my favorites on here is Anxiety, feat. Lucy Rose. And on here, he tells his story about, like, anxiety and stuff like that. And so I really like that he decided to make an album, like, talking about topics that nobody else wanted to talk about, like, everybody else was, like, scared to talk about. And that's one reason why I like independent artists, is because they're not afraid to do anything. I just really like my independent artists. So that is all I have. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see anything else on this channel.